Welcome back, everybody. It is 6:23 on Daybreak, and now an unknown story about a local landmark that is near and dear to so many Western New Yorkers, the Central Terminal.
Love that building. When it opened in 1929, it was state-of-the-art, loaded with modern features. But as we find out in this unknown story of Western New York, one feature was actually shut down by a local mobster before it could even open its doors. It's a piece of our past, and developers hope also an important piece of our future.
And the stories you get from the community of what this impacted, even when it was closed down, is monumental.
But this story digs into a seldom told tale of the Central Terminal's earliest days.
There's things that people don't know about, that this building has history going back all the way from the time it was built.
The Grand Station had it all back then. Shops and restaurants, a majestic terminal with soaring brick ceilings and Art Deco touches that made this place a masterpiece of design and function. But one piece of that design was never actually put into service.
So this grand, gorgeous space has just been sitting.
Designers Fellheimer and Wagner took into account that the terminal was within 2,000 feet of 3 of the city's 25 streetcar lines. So that became yet another feature. This beautiful streetcar lobby, from its grand marble staircase to its wrought iron balusters, it was a beautiful feature. But there was just one problem with it.
He made sure that the trolley lobby never actually opened.
That's because of Giovanni John Montana. He was a powerful politician, a common council member, and an advisor to Mayor Xavier Schwab.
He didn't want the trolley service here because it would interfere with his thing, with his taxi cab business.
Montana was also a consigliere, or a lieutenant, to mob boss Stefano Magaddino.
I mean, people didn't know.
Yeah.
He was also on the zoning committee here for a while. I mean, he was pretty much everywhere and had influence.
A dual life that also saw him owning several cab companies. Cab companies that would have lost a lot of money if travelers had the option to get off the train and step on a trolley.
So, for example, if any rival taxi company were to come here, the police would tow them and ticket them because you're on his territory. Oops.
So he used his clout to make sure those trolley lines to the terminal were never built.
Apparently those were his roles, and he had all that power and he used it.
And the trolley lobby still sits in this Polonia landmark, like just another ghost of what might have been within the unknown stories of Western New York. And as for the work that's ongoing, right now the Buffalo Central Terminal is undergoing stabilization work just to make sure everything's solid so then they can move on to the development and design stage. And we're probably going to learn more about those plans later today as the Restoration Corporation will be giving a construction update this afternoon at 1.
And we will give you that update as soon as we learn it. And you can check that out at WGRZ.com.